Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be a review and sharing my personal experiences with the Jaclyn Cosmetics So Rich lipsticks. I did get two on the day that it released, and there has been a lot of controversy surrounding these lipsticks. So I did kind of want to just tell you my experience throughout the whole thing and kind of give my 2 cents on how I feel about these. So let's go ahead and start that. I first want to start by saying there is no hate toward Jaclyn Hill. I have a lot of respect for Jaclyn because she's the reason I'm here. She's the reason I started my channel. She's the reason I fell in love with makeup. I happened upon one of her videos years ago and it just really intrigued me. I had never really been into makeup before I started watching her videos, so she is the reason I'm here. She's the reason I have a channel. She's the reason I love makeup, so this is in no way a hate video toward Jaclyn personally. This is just my opinions and my thoughts on her brand. So like I had mentioned, I did get two of the lipsticks from her collection on the day that they launched, which was May 30th. And I received my package on June 5th. So my delivery was really quick. My checkout experience was not bad at all. I maybe sat in the queue line for like 30 seconds. I was not there very long, and then the checkout process was breezy. I didn't run into like out of stock problems like I know a couple people have. As far as ordering and shipping, I had no issues at all. So there is a lot of controversy around these lipsticks, and I do not want to delve into a lot of that in this video just because it has been repeated so many times. I'm going to link Jen Loves Reviews live chat. I'm going to link Raw Beauty Christy and Shay from, what is her channel? That Girl Shay XO. I trust all three of them, and I watched all three of these videos, and I find them to be very helpful as far as their experiences, and I'm going to link all of those videos down below, especially Raw Beauty Christie's. I feel like hers is the most important to watch, so I definitely think you should watch hers first. But I feel like they all do a very good job explaining the situation, especially Raw Beauty Christie's and Jen's. I feel like theirs are a little bit more information based, but you do get to see the swatches of all of those shades. And Christy actually goes under a microscope and shows you what her lipsticks looked like. She had a pretty rough experience, so I did want to go ahead and show you all those so you can get the full information. I will kind of mention some things here and there, but I didn't want to get into the whole thing. So just a little bit of a rundown with this controversy. A lot of people are saying that these lipsticks have been contaminated and that they are old, and they are getting these weird bumps and lumps and lines and just weird hairs and fibers in their lipsticks. So I am going to kind of go into a little bit of depth with my lipsticks and my personal experience. So first, before we do that, I do want to kind of talk about the packaging. Let's treat this as a full review. So first off, the box is really nice. I do think that the packaging of her products are really nice. These are really pretty, like that kind of like pillowy texture on the boxes is really, really nice. And then it has the colors on the end so you know what you're getting. As far as the tubes, I think the tubes are pretty. They're very nice and weighted, like they feel like they're good quality. I do feel like this is a bit much, but this is very Jaclyn. When I received my products, I did do some live swatches on Instagram, so definitely check out my Instagram. My name is Astoldbyjenny, just like it is here, and those are now located in my saved stories or whatever. It's in the swatches section. You can see the live swatches that I did. That being said, I am not going to do lip swatches. This is just a regular gloss. I will swatch these on the back of my hand though, so you can see what shades I got. And I will discuss my issues with these. So the first one I got was Obsessed, which is the Brownie Neutral. It is the one that I like the most of the two. It's a really pretty, like, brownie peachy neutral. So I don't even know where to start with this. So I will go ahead and just watch the other one just so you can see. This one is That Girl. It is a peachy or pink. And that's what that one looks like. They are very similar, but this one is very pinky in tone. So I am going to go ahead and take pictures because my camera does not have auto zoom or any autofocus. So I am going to take a picture of my lipsticks so you can see what they look like up close, and I'm going to do that now. So my personal experience was when I applied these lipsticks, Obsessed seems like a normal fine lipstick. I don't find anything wrong with it. There's nothing really wrong with the way that it looks. And when you smell it, it has that kind of cupcakey smell that Jaclyn has talked about. So it is sweet, but it's not too sweet. It smells like a normal lipstick. It glides really nicely. It feels good. It feels kind of like a satin matte finish, which I think is kind of what she was talking about. Not too glossy, not too matte, nice in the middle. When I apply That Girl, there's definitely a difference because it is a lot more glossy, a lot more slippery, a lot more creamy. After like the second use of this lipstick, there were some weird balls that people were talking about, like a chunk of something was in this lipstick, And this was before all of this started coming up, so I just assumed that it was like a chunk of pigment or something, but now I'm not so sure, and I am a little uncomfortable. This does have some balls in it, and it does have some of those lines that Christy and Shay both have talked about. This does, however, have a more rancid smell. Not necessarily rancid. It doesn't smell like garbage, like offensive. It does smell plasticky, Play-Doh-y. It just smells like it's old. It smells like it's been sitting around for a while, and that makes me uncomfortable, especially for the price point. The price point of these lipsticks are $18, which are not super duper expensive. Like a NARS lipstick's like 30 bucks. Urban Decay is probably like 20 or something like that. So it is on the lower end of the high end spectrum, but it is by no means like affordable. To me, affordable is like a Wet n Wild lipstick to a Maybelline lipstick. Anywhere between like $3 and $10 would be affordable to me. $18 is definitely creeping up there. So between the two, including shipping, I spent like over 40 bucks for 2 lipsticks, which is really stupid thinking about it. Before any of these concerns started to pop up, I was concerned with the quality of these products because these are both very, very different in formulation. And now that all of these things are starting to surface, I'm starting to see why that other people are having issues like this as well. Thankfully, my issues were not nearly as bad as anyone else's. Like, if you look at Christy and Shay and people on Twitter, like, there's some really crazy looking things happening with people's lipsticks. And to me, the whole situation with people having like moldy looking spots and like fibers and mold spores and stuff in their lipsticks, I cannot recommend these to you, and I would not recommend these to you, and I am actually returning mine because I'm very uncomfortable with how all of this is happening, and I just don't think that it is okay. And I'm not going to completely write her brand off and say I'm never going to use it again, because I might, but right now I'm really turned off from it, and I just really want my money back for these. I'm never going to wear them again, so there's no sense in them just sitting around because I'm too uncomfortable to wear them right now. The whole situation freaks me out and makes me uncomfortable, and so I cannot recommend these to you for the health risk that may come with using these, because lipsticks are one of those things that you put on your mouth. When you put lipstick on your mouth, you're definitely going to ingest at least some of it, and if these have mold and have been sitting around for a really long time, that's really, really concerning because that can really, really hurt you and make you sick. So I cannot recommend these to you. My suggestion to you as a consumer would be to wait and hold off on these lipsticks until maybe like a couple months from now. Let this all blow over. Let Jaclyn figure out what's happening with these. If she were smart, she would shut down her website for now and stop selling these to people, because this is concerning. It's really bad, and I hope that this stops. I hope that she can figure it out, and I hope that she can get all of this safe for people, for consumers, because I think it's unfair to continue selling these knowing that there are so many issues like this. As your friend, don't buy these right now. Definitely wait for a while and wait for her to figure out what's happening so she can get all of this situated, because this is a health concern. Do not risk it. Buy some other lipsticks, because I'm gonna be honest. While Obsessed was really nice and I thought it looked really pretty and I like this shade, there was nothing special about it. It's a lipstick. Was it a nice lipstick? Yes. Did it feel nice? Absolutely. Was it worth $18? Maybe. My Maybelline lipsticks that I have, my e.l.f. lipsticks, my Milani lipsticks, very similar. I mean, right now, just save your money and wait. If you love Jaclyn, awesome. Wait until she fixes the situation. Those are my words. I'm gonna stop because now it's gonna become rambly. Once again, I'm not bashing Jaclyn. Please don't attack me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.